The eye has a power of about 60 diopters and a length of approximately 40 millimeters, about 1 inch, less than 1 inch. So do you measure in diopters or do you measure in length? Here's a tool to measure length. Here we go. They show some curves. They claim it helps slow down myopia. LensStar, Eye Sweep myopia software. Axial length. Actually, you need to measure your refractive state yourself. There are some curves which they claim helps make judgment. Now you have a refractive state. Axial length, okay, well, maybe. Track environmental factors, can't do that really. New approach, visualization, interpretation, communication, the myopia data. What about the normal eye? And there they claim measure axial length, speed. It doesn't have a speed. Target emmetropia, you want a refractive state to be 0 or positive. That's not eye group. Tailored. They're only talking about myopia. They're not talking about lifetime prevention here. They claim that lifetime prevention cannot exist. Intervention doing what? I guess they're selling it to the public who won't have any idea what is going on. Myopia management. What about myopia prevention? Eye growth speed. Now they're selling something. Okay, that is LensStar. Again, the eye is about 1 inch long.
If you have something growing steadily, you have a doubling time, and it's easy to calculate. Take the number 70, divide it by the percent growth per unit time, and that gives you the doubling.
If you want to say inches,
So, for instance,
so many inches grow, shorter, longer. I don't think you really measure inches, you measure refractive state. I measure in refractive state using plus and minus lenses, the way Kepler did it. Set up a target. Does a minus lens clear the target? Let's say minus half diopter. Yes, well then that's your lens power your eye relatively. And when you clear your vision, get your refraction to change to a positive direction, going past emmetropia to positive, then you'll have 20/20 because you're measuring yourself. To get your refraction to positive does take a great deal of effort, understanding, communication, and long-term persistence, wearing the plus lens for near. It's certainly not a cure. It's a way to stop your refraction from going down from positive to negative and detecting negative refractive state when you're at 20/40 and deciding whether you want prevention or you don't want prevention when you just dip down to negative half diopter. So LensStar, yes, Rupa uses LensStar. I don't have the money to buy a LensStar, so I use Kepler's method, which is using test lenses and engineering wisdom and measure my refractive state as positive. Now I do wear a plus, and I know my refraction is positive because I measure it myself objectively. Most people will not wear a plus lens when they're 20/40. They don't understand it. They won't do it. They don't want to wear a plus lens when they have 20/20, when That's when you need it the most. So add your commentary, and thanks for your reviews. Antonio Medina did the right thing. He knew that if he didn't use the plus, his kids didn't wear a plus, their refractive state would go from positive 2020 to negative 2050 or so. So that's what I mean by educated scientific knowledge and the ability to take action before it gets out of hand, mainly 2050. So that's a type of choice that has lifetime consequences, because if you don't stop it when you're 2050 or wear a minus lens, you won't be able to get back out of it. Even 2050 depends on what you're willing to do to protect your vision, to get your refraction to change from a negative value to a positive value. So this is obviously personal. No one medical could do it for you. No optometrist can prescribe it for you. Depends on your scientific intelligence, and if you're an engineer, to understand the facts associated with the behavior of all eyes starting at birth. Then it's completely up to you. Success or failure, only prevention is possible. Add your commentary. Thank you.